Hello, what's up everybody? This is Woes, and we have our first game in Season 4 of the PWC against Bayor Scizors. Yeah, there's a mascot. Let's just get right into it. Going over our team, we have max HP, max defense, Gyarados. Wow, I keep stumbling over the name Gyarados. This thing is here to completely wall the Scizor. It can even wall the Toxic Growth that did come, which I really did not expect it to come. I was expecting Porygon Z, especially over that, if not a Medicham as well, just because they don't have a quad weakness to one of my mons. That is very offensive, being, Alakazam, as you can see here. But it's here to take on Scizor. It can take on the Glasscore pretty well, assuming it has Rock Slide for that and the Kieran Black. But as I said, Kieran Black, this is Scarfed Kieran Black this week. Physical, Outrage, Dragon Claw, Fusion Bolt for the Empoleon, and we also have Ice Beam for the Glasscore that I was like 50-50 on that coming this week because it can easily get one-shotted by Kieran Black, but it also does wall a couple things and can start setting up and start tearing into my team then. We have Mega Aggron here. This thing is Spadef. This is basically here looking at team matchup to set up Self Rocks, which is one thing I want to do. I want to lead off with it. That was my plan from the get-go. Lead off with it. Get up Rocks that way I can take care of the Charizard X that he does have a lot easier. But yeah, that's basically what it is. It has Earthquake, Iron Head, Fire Punch for the Scizor, and then, like I said, Self Rock just to get him set up. I also have Sableye here, Will-O-Wisp, Recover Set, Knockoff, and Sucker Punch. This thing is basically here. So it is also especially defensive, so I can't take one Dazzling Gleam from the Mew if it is offensive. Yeah, I just want to come in, start Will-O-Wisping his physical attackers that he has, and just kind of knocking off items. Just kind of use Sableye what Sableye is here for. Then we also have our two main offensive mons this week, other than Kieran Black. We have Specs Electrode, which awesome because it only needed 96 EVs to outspeed everything on the team, which is amazing because I can feel all of that in bulk and I can actually possibly eat up a hit or two depending upon who it is and what it's from. And what is hit it's taking. Once this glide score goes down, this thing does put in a lot of work late game. It two shots, if not one shots, everything with T-Bolt. I can also mess around once that thing's gone, Bolt switch around a little bit. But yeah, just basically here, my main way was Kieran Black of winning. And then I figured, mid-game, come in with Alakazam and just start. It is Focus Sash, so no matter what, I can always take two hits. Very standard set, Shadow Ball Psychic, HP Fire, and Focus Blast. Did I say Focus Blast, Shadow Ball? I don't know which one I said earlier. But yeah, it's basically can two-shot everything on the team. Looking at it, yeah. I can two-shot the Mew with Shadow Ball, two-shot it with Psychic, Glasscore, HP Fire would take it out. Psychic would definitely take out a quality Toxic Growth. But yeah, like I said, just get into this game. I was very scared of the Charizard X, just because I think it can be very scary in these kind of games. Because you can cater to it, and especially if you don't have rocks up against it, it will come in and get a free DD out at that point, and then you can one-shot it. But like I said, I have no rock moves, as you can tell. Even with Mega Aggron, I still don't even have any rock moves. But I can take it out there with Dragon Claw or Outrage, as long as he doesn't get up +1 speed. At that point, I am done. But yeah, like I said, I really thought he had a Porygon Z. I thought that was going to come. But just looking at this, I immediately knew Mew was probably going to lead off, and it was going to be especially offensive. Because that's his only way, really, of easily taking out Mega Aggron. So let's see what happened here. Like I said, and here comes the Mew. I'm just going to step Rocks, and he's going to Flamethrower me, which I figured it was going to come. There it is. It does hit 3 shots, but I'm okay with it. At this point, looking into it, Mega Aggron has nothing really useful in this game besides getting up Rocks. Can't really hit Glasscore for much. Scizor just kind of messes with it. Charizard X can F it up. Holding on can do damage to it. It's like I didn't want to switch out to because I needed Gogoats to be at full health. I need Kieran Black to be at full health. I need everything else to be at full health to wall and start cleaning up late game for my offensive bots. So I'm just going to stay and fire off a couple Iron Heads. He did predict me to go out to Gyarados, which is why I did not want to switch out because I knew it had T-Bolt. I figured this was running T-Bolt, Gunk Shot, Flamethrower, Psychic maybe, Shadow Ball, one of the two. Yeah, at that point I did get a crit. Doesn't really matter though, because I'm going to go straight into my Like I said, 2 spoons, my Alakazam. This allows me to go for a Psychic. Shadow Ball would have taken it out if it didn't crit. At this point, he brings in Toxicroak. I didn't know what he wanted to do. I figured it was Sucker Punch. He was trying to scare me out with Sucker Punch. I am Focus Sash. I can take a hit, which is still a ballsy play at that point because after that, Scizor comes in and Bullet Punches. I have Alakazam, and there's really no great way. I can still T-Bolt, does about 60% to it. So with Rocks up, all I need is a little bit of damage on Scizor to take it out with Electrode late game. He does not go for Sucker Punch, though. He predicts me to switch out, and I completely fuck up that Toxicroak. He brings in Scizor at this point. Okay, I'm just going to HP Fire. He does not Bullet Punch for some reason. He's going to Roost, which is so weird to me because you have a chance to take this thing down, take it out basically, because it will two-shot. This is doing 56%. And now I have 3 Vermonstic now with just Alakazam. I mean, this is not looking good for him. Great for me. In comes Apollyon, and I'm going to Focus Blast. And unfortunately for my opponent, I get the crit, which sucks that one shots it. And it's looking very dull at this point. He really can't win because I do have Kieran Black that is scarfed in the back. He's just going to get up his Toxic Orb so he can get Poison Heal off. I also 2-shot it, as you see, doing 72%. The Rock Slide does unfortunately miss, which kind of sucks. I got the crit, and I evaded the Rock Slide. But that's what the problem with Rock's moves are. They're so inaccurate. But at this point, like I said, I can come in, click Outrage twice with Scarf Kyurem, and I win. So, I mean, honestly, it didn't really matter late game. Because of the fact I have Kyurem Black, who can outspeed everything on his team, along with Electrode as well. And hey, you basically just Psychic the rest of his monsters to win. And we got a 14-turn, legit, not even set up sweep with Alakazam. Which is great, but he really, I don't know if he didn't expect it to come, which is why he brought Toxicroak and didn't Sucker Punch, but if you have something like this that is so offensive that you know can be, like I said, can run through teams if you can't outspeed it and are prepared for it, that's what it's going to do, which I'm okay with. I got a 5-0 win, and yeah, that's it. We just have a mini sweep, and next week we were playing Colton, my best friend, one of my best friends. So that game is going to be, I should be able to win it. He's very, very weak to ice, which is awesome for me because I have Kieran Black. Like, that's not even a joke. Like, looking at his team, he has Tornadus T, Tangrowth, Haxorus. There was another Flygon, and then like his team is just so weak to Kieran Black that I will probably lose saying this. I wouldn't be, but I think I should be able to win that game. But yeah, like I said, that'll be next week at some point, and then I'll upload it then. And well,